Hey guys, it's Miss Jordan, and I am kind of going to go over this Big Bird story. A lot of people put A or D on what is the best summary, and you didn't have to do the top one. Just this one, if you're MOA and those who are in class. But the reason why A was a better answer than D, because everybody put either A or D, it seemed like. But the reason why D is not a good answer is because it says Big Bird is a pelican living at a Tanzanian resort while he recovers from injuries received during a storm. That did happen in the beginning, so that one is correct. And then it says staff members at the resort have been taking care of him. Okay, yes, that happened somewhere in the beginning. Towards the middle. Okay, middle and beginning. Okay, so it's still somewhere in the middle of the beginning. But then it says, with permission from the park authority, the staff began feeding Big Bird. He grew bigger and stronger. Well, it says that very sentence that is actually at the bottom of this one. It actually happened, that part happened in the beginning. Okay, so if you go back to the beginning, it says, but Big Bird did not have a flock, so the resort staff asked the park authority for permission to feed him. Okay, with steady meals of fish provided by the resort staff, Big Bird grew bigger. So the first sentence is the beginning, the second is, beginning, middle, and then the last one is the beginning. So if you look at this one, it doesn't have an end of what happened at the end of the story. So A is our best answer because it has a beginning, what happened in the beginning sentence, a middle sentence that happened in the middle, and an ending sentence that happened in the end part. Okay, so it has to be in order in the answer in order to be correct. I hope that helps. Today we're working on setting. Setting is time and place of a story and very important to the story itself. Okay, so I want you to be thinking about what is the setting for The Young Man in the Sea. And sometimes it takes us the whole book to understand setting, where and when the story is taking place. We finally figured out towards the end that Skippy lives in Maine, which is a state in the northeastern part of the United States. So that's where and when we figured out clues throughout the story, like they use the internet to find information on the bluefin tuna. I think it was Captain Keelson that said something about the internet is how he came up with the information. Well, the internet was not really used until the 1990s. So we know that it was sometime in the 1990s that this story was taking place. So also there were no cell phones mentioned. Cell phones were not used until 2000 or later. So we know it was before the year 2000. We have to use some of those clues in the story, but sometimes it takes us the whole story to be able to figure that out, to figure out the setting. Okay, so we know for Skippy, Maine is where the setting is, by the ocean, and sometime in the 1990s, okay, because there were TVs, his dad watched TV, there were cars, which we know that cars were made sometime in the early 1900s, but we kind of have to piece everything together to figure out setting of a story. So I've sent you 3 short stories, and I want you to tell me the setting of the 3 short stories. Okay, guys, I miss you. Bye.